Hello, 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 hello.
Hey.
Welcome to Love the Real Hills. My name is Chris. This is my wife.
And I'm Renee.
And we love you and we love each other. And this is our love letter to relationships. This is our love letter to life, to love, to money, to your career. As we come together and we like to chop it up and share. We've been getting so many questions and so many comments from people, and we love it. Please jump down in the comments, give us your feedback, follow, share. The more you share with us, the more we can develop it, because we love talking and interacting with you. And really, you're the ones that make this show work. So we got an exciting show. Are you ready, honey?
Yes, we do. We got a great show for you guys today. Like he said, we've been getting a lot of questions, a lot of people asking us things. So today we're gonna get to some of those questions. We're gonna do a Q&A day. But before we get there, we're gonna start out with our usual and jump right into our icks.
Now, this is one of my favorite parts of our show, is when we do what we call the icks, okay? And these are the things that just get on men's nerves, get on women's nerves. And so we do it from both different sides. I'm gonna do the men today. Is that all right?
Always,
Okay.
always.
You wanna start?
I can start with the ladies.
All
right. So, fellas, things that make ladies go ick, okay? Number one, the lies. They're tired of the lies. Just be honest. It's okay. You can't be so afraid to get turned down that you're just dishonest, and then you turn around and wonder why it all blows up. Just be honest up front. Just say what it is. Don't play games. We sick of the lies. They sick of the lies you tell.
That's an ick.
That's an ick.
Okay.
Next ick. Dude, I've been getting so many texts since we started this show about icks.
Really?
I mean, it's hard for me to sift through how many icks.
Wow.
But another ick
Okay.
I received a message about is the lack of romance that men have. Like, they're not romantic. Women want, guys, can you buy some flowers? Can you plan something that's romantic? Guys, it's ick that you have no romance, no romanticness whatsoever in your body. So,
Okay, I could talk.
You can't talk, babe. You're romantic. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. He's romantic, guys. He's romantic.
You know what can I say? But,
Whatever. Anyway.
Go ahead.
Okay. Another ick
Okay.
that women have sent me is when a man switches it up after being together for a few months. So at the beginning, they be all good. They be like, yeah, where you want to go? I'm going with you. Yeah, let's go to the mall. Yeah, let's go to the movies. Yeah, and then once they get nice and comfortable.
Nice and comfortable.
Suddenly, it's, oh no, I'm just going to go to work and come home and sit on the couch and drink a beer. Watch the game, and that's all they want to do. They don't want to do nothing.
That's the switch up.
That's the switch up. Now, all of a sudden, you are a whole different creature. You know, that kind of ties in with the lies you tell.
It's
lies.
Not a lie.
You pretended like you wanted to do something.
It's not a lie.
You pretended like you were fun and adventurous and not boring.
After she screams your name, you can kind of be like, all right now.
No.
All right.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Once
it's an ick.
They hit
It's a
their
turn
bottom.
off.
They hit their bottom.
No.
And that back go like that.
Stop it.
He'd be like, oh, I can sit down on this couch.
This guy. Anyways, but yes, they don't like the switch up. They don't like that switch up. Guys got to be consistent. Stay consistent, okay? The next thing is, and this is a big one. I at least got like 6 people sending me this same exact ick.
Okay.
Is guys, men who are closed-minded. They're never willing to try anything new.
Wow, that's
fair. For
fair.
example.
Okay.
Girl says, hey, babe, let's go hiking. Guy's like, hiking? Ugh, I ain't doing that. Girl says, have you ever done it before? He's like, no, I have no interest.
That's an ick?
Yeah, like you don't want to try nothing new? You just want to be your same old boring self. I mean, ick, guys. Come on. Open your mind, expand a little bit, try something new. Try something different. It's okay. It's okay. You won't surely die.
Okay. No,
You won't
that's
surely
fair.
die.
No, I've gone hiking. My wife likes to hike. And I've gone hiking, and I don't hate
biking.
I don't hate it. I don't wake up in the morning like, gee, golly, let's go for a hike.
I do.
You know, she does. But if I want to be with you, and I do, I don't mind going when I get out there. I don't mind. You know, but I wasn't in the Navy or the Army or something. I haven't been forced marched, or I don't have PTSD about it.
No.
Some guys just don't want to be outside. It's out of control. It's out of control.
No, none of these people that sent me this, their mans were not in the Army.
They just didn't want to do it.
They're just boring.
Just boring.
Ick.
I'm hearing a lot about that.
Ick.
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 Well, that's all. That's mine today.
Okay.
That's my top 4 that I picked out of the bunch.
Okay.
What about the guys? What about the
I have just a few guy ones, and these aren't mine. Really, our comments have been blowing up with all these different icks, and I've been getting text messages and things from my friends, clients, and members, and everything coming in. So this is the first one, is when women are indecisive. They're saying that this is an ick. It's when they don't know what they want to do, where it's just up in the air, and you're in this situation where you're making suggestions, and all your suggestions get shot down, okay? But they don't have any suggestions because they're just indecisive. They don't know
That sounds about right. I know a lot of girls like that. I'm not like that.
You're not like that. That's not in my life.
Exactly what I want.
And I don't really deal with it. So explain that to me. What's an indecisive woman like?
I mean, I'm not indecisive. I can't relate, but I do have quite a few people I know who are indecisive. And I just be like, I don't get it.
Like standing in the hallway in the movie theater, trying to pick which movie to go to.
Yes, or like
Or
in the store shopping, can't figure out what they want to eat.
Buy or wear or go, or standing at the drive-thru.
It takes hours to do anything because they just cannot make a decision in life.
That would be an ick. That would be an ick for me.
That would be an ick for me.
I just don't even, I don't have nobody in my life that can't make a decision.
Come on.
I can't handle it. Okay, here's another one, is when women have a lack of confidence. And I don't have that either. That's just one came in. It's an ick for men, ladies. You ought to know this. Is so that lack of confidence. Do I look fat in this? Yes. You look fat in everything. Okay?
Don't say yes.
If you have low confidence, then let me put you lower. Okay? Do I look stupid in this? Yeah, you look stupid. Okay? Because you don't have no confidence. Lack of confidence is sexy. If you're gonna be, if you're gonna be Lizzo, you gotta be you gotta drop it like it's hot. You know what I'm saying? She be playing that flute. She's the finest thing in the world in her head, and she's fine because she has confidence. And that body confidence, body yada yada yada. It's awesome. Okay, it works for us. And so having confidence, it's a big ick for men. If you don't have confidence, let me hurry. Okay, this is the one, is child today. I was at the supermarket. Now, I don't really go to the supermarket often. I don't. I really don't go to the supermarket often. I go to the supermarket to buy flowers usually, okay, because I am a romantic. But today I was trying to get some flowers, and my God, today, there was a woman and she was blowing the flowers away, okay? I'm not trying to say she stank, but I am trying to say that, woo. I felt like
how close were you to her?
I wasn't close at all, because I don't like to get in people's personal space, especially.
So you could smell her from a distance.
Child, it was.
Oh, God.
It was fish ahoy in there.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
it was. I felt like Captain Ahab. Okay. It was Moby Dick.
Oh,
and I was
Lord.
like, this is terrible. And she gonna get in the car and go, and it's not just me. It's not just me, okay? Men are telling me, dude, yeah. And how do you tell somebody they need to, tighten it up? Tidy it up.
Yeah.
And you really can't, so you just stay away from them because it is an ick. It's an ick, okay? And this is the last one. This one, I got 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And this is one, I have done an informal poll, and I've asked men, how do they like nails that are 4 inches long and look like weapons? And I call them the Freddy Krueger.
Oh, Lord.
Okay? The Freddy Krueger style nails. And I've asked men if they like a woman, if they find it attractive if a woman has eyelashes that look like she has a bat on her eyelash. And it's been surprising to me, not one. I'm talking about low value men.
So
I'm talking about high value men.
The girls that wear like the fake lashes, like that are super long and they hit the eyebrow.
Nobody cares about the
guys
lash.
don't like that.
But the kind of lash.
That's why girls do it for guys.
No, they don't. No, because they never met one man who's ever said, when I can't see your eyes are open, that's what I like. Yeah, that right there is sexy. Okay, that's sexy right there. When you
don't like them long nails? You don't like them?
There's not a man alive that likes them. It's just women don't ask men nothing. They're told by other women, and single women keep women single.
Oh. Okay.
Is if you just listen to single women, they'll have you dressing like a clown because they want you to look stupid so you can't get the man. So if you ask, we see these nails, this is not, we are not on Team Edward up in this piece, okay? When no one is trying to get Wolverined in the bedroom, okay? So it's on the top of that, and can the dramatic BBLs, whoo, child. Now, see, men are interesting because men will look at everything.
They will.
But would you introduce it to your mother? Okay? Would you want that at a meeting? And I mean, it's one thing to have it at the strip club. It's another thing to have to explain to your grandchildren why grandma's booty is dragging in the ground because the plastic fell. Okay, the dramatic BBLs is I think we've gone a little bit too far on that.
Yeah.
And really, for men, particularly men who make a certain amount of money and move in a certain amount of circles, they're telling me, Chris, tell people that's actually an ick.
Wow. So you're saying men don't even like all this body work women are getting done, the BBLs, and they're not into that.
They'll fool you because they'll look at it because we like freak shows, okay? Well, freak shows have been popular forever, okay? So hey, the bearded woman is always going to be attractive. It's the greatest adventure. It's the greatest show on earth, okay? We love that. But in terms of would I bring that to a business meeting? Would I want you to meet my banker, my accountant, or would they think I'm with a stripper? Okay, that's gonna be that's gonna be a blowback. And so I, hey, do what you want to do. It's your body, yada yada. Do what you want to do, and you're free to do whatever you want to do. But someone ought to tell you, somebody ought to tell you that there's a certain amount of men that look at that as ick.
Wow. Because all the girls, I mean, I don't know a lot of girls who have them, but most of the girls that I talk to have them, they're getting that stuff done because they think it's attractive to men and it's going to make a man want them more, I guess.
It's attractive. It's just about as attractive as a train wreck. You can't take your eye off a train wreck either, but doesn't mean you want to ride that train.
Oh, gosh. Okay, and guys, don't go far. We'll be right back.
Right back.
We're going to play a game.
We're going to play a game. Okay, we need a game right here.
We'll see you in a sec.
Higher Level Denver is here. Join us as we go to the higher level. Higher Level Denver with Dr. Chris Hill.
But I'm about to get real free. free in my mind, free in my body, free in my past, free in my future. I need a free person to give God a free praise right here.
We are friends of God, friends of man, and friends of humanity. Transform your life. Find your voice. Get ready to roar. Join Dr. Chris Hill at Higher Level Denver this Sunday at 10 a.m. Higher Level Denver at the Roar Center, 3035 South Parker Road, Aurora, Colorado, 80014. See all that we're doing on the web at www.higherleveldenver.org.
We are back. It is time
back.
for us to play a game.
We're going to play a game.
You guys have been messaging us, DMing us, wanting to know more about us. So our wonderful team and staff came up with this great game. It's called Pick a Cup.
Pick a cup.
Yes, so basically what we have to do is these wonderful cups, they have letters inside. And basically we have to pick one, open it, and read it. And we have to do or answer whatever's on the paper.
Oh, my God.
I know. So, you ready?
I played this in high school.
You want to go first?
No.
I'm going first.
I'm scared.
I want this one.
They be coming up with these games.
All right. You ready?
Do not tell me.
If you could invite any 3 people from history, who would it be to dinner?
You're asking me?
Us. If we could invite any 3 people from history, who would it be?
From history. Okay, how about Jesus?
I was going to say Paul.
You want to talk to Paul?
Yeah, because he was very contradicting. I need to know. What was he saying?
When I meet Paul, I'm going to hug him and then punch him.
See? Contradicting.
Because I like him real lot. I love him. And then the other side, he just get on my nerves. But I would want to talk to Jesus.
Okay.
And I think Jesus would pay the bill, too. He paid it all.
Okay, that's 2. We got Paul and Jesus. Now, what about somebody like
somebody
not in the
contemporary?
Bible?
Abraham Lincoln? No. He freed the slaves. No, you wouldn't want to talk to Abraham Lincoln? Teddy Roosevelt? Cleopatra?
I already know her secret.
Okay, well, you have her secret.
I do. I go there all the time.
In the Dead Sea. You got to go with us to Israel. You got to go with us. Roar Tours. Shameless plug, Roar Tours. Okay, go ahead.
I would say maybe.
Wow.
I would want to meet Malcolm X.
Malcolm X.
Yeah, I want to meet
Autobiography of
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X. Why?
Because I liked his philosophy.
Wow. By any means necessary?
Yes, by any means necessary.
See, everybody thinks I'm radical, but my wife is on a whole nother level. She's on a whole nother level. She didn't say Dr. King. No, she said
Boring.
Malcolm X. Okay, that's good. That works for me.
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X. Okay, Malcolm Little. Okay, El Malik El Shabazz.
Your turn.
Is on the list. Okay, so I have to pick a cup.
Pick a cup.
All right.
And read it.
Okay. Mine says a cup. No, I'm sorry. I already picked a cup. Okay. All right. Here it is. Okay. What is your corniest pickup line? How did I get that one?
That's us. We both have to answer.
Okay, because that's probably my corniest pickup line.
Which one?
Is I pick an A cup.
Boo. Okay, I got one.
All right, what is your corniest pickup line?
My corniest is, hey.
Hey.
Are you a parking ticket?
Am I a parking ticket?
Yeah, because you got fine written all over you.
See, I know that somebody is trying to.
Somebody did
it
that.
wasn't me.
They did that to
See,
me.
I'm not that predictable.
I laughed so hard.
Did it work?
No.
You didn't get them digits?
No. I got on the trolley and kept going.
Oh, he was at the bus stop?
No, it was at the trolley. You know, when you go and they have those trolleys when they have festivals and stuff. And I was getting on the trolley.
He said, hey.
He said, hey, girl.
Are you a parking
Are
ticket?
you a parking ticket?
Because you got fired written all over you.
I laughed out loud, and everyone on the trolley laughed with me.
Wow.
It was so funny.
Wow, that's
But
pretty
yes.
corny.
Okay, my
Where did you
turn.
learn? I don't use corny lines, so I don't know. Don't look at me like that.
Don't listen to him, y'all. Oh, Lord.
All right, what is it?
You ready?
What is it?
It says, we have to create a couple's handshake right now.
Okay, couples handshake.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
We got to make it dramatic because, you know,
Boom.
we shake our hands.
Shake.
And then we got to do Miss Mary Mac. Miss Mary Mac. Mac.
I don't know Mary Mac.
Okay, come on. Handshake. Clap, hit, cross. Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever. Okay, you got it? Okay.
I don't have it.
Shake.
I don't have it. Do not.
Come on. Okay.
You've
shake.
taken this.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Elbow.
Elbow. Okay.
Elbow bump.
Okay.
Do the African handshake
What's the African handshake?
with your thumbs up. You don't remember? You don't remember the African?
That's South Africa.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. You
Okay.
ready? Ready?
We just did it.
Ready?
We're done.
Go. Shake.
Wakanda forever. Elbow.
Elbows.
African.
African.
Stand up. All right.
Right. There we go.
You're
That
right.
was so bad.
That is way too long. That
Okay,
is too long.
your turn. Go,
Oh
go.
God, that is never. I know I am not an African American. Okay, what is your most ridiculous talent? Okay, my most ridiculous talent is my cat-like reflexes. Okay, is that I.
Like reflexes.
Is I can just, I'm lying.
You know-
I have fallen off stages all over the world. Ridiculous talent.
I have one.
I
or
can.
two,
Okay,
or five.
you have quite a few. So
I'm
you
pretty
take
ridiculous.
this one.
Okay, one of my ridiculous talents is that I can whistle with a straw, like while drinking,
You can drink a straw.
and make it whistle like woo, really loud.
In a straw?
Yes, it's pretty ridiculous, and
Okay.
I learned
Okay.
it when I was a kid. It's kind of ridiculous.
You have more?
Yeah, I have more.
Do share.
I can whistle.
Yeah. You gonna do it?
No, I'm not gonna do it. It's gonna mess
It's
up
a
my lips.
loud. It's like a loud thing you can do. It's not like most people do that one.
Yeah, no, it's
No,
it's
it's
weird.
you have your own thing
yeah,
you created.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have more.
Ridiculous talents.
You can do the splits.
That's not ridiculous. Most people can do that.
I cannot do the splits. Okay.
Ridiculous. What about you?
I don't have many. I don't have
have
a lot
some.
of talents. I can read backwards.
His ridiculous talents is he can dance when he preaches. He dances.
That is not. I
He
do
does
not
dance moves.
I don't do dance moves. They just make fun of me.
He does dance moves
And-
when he
and
preaches.
it's just terrible. The abuse I take.
Babe, you don't
Okay.
have a ridiculous talent?
I don't have any. I can read backwards. I'm dyslexic. I don't have.
Talent?
I'm just a normal person.
Yeah, he's pretty basic. He's pretty basic. He's a good talker.
I can.
He's
Yeah.
a good talker.
Okay, it's your turn.
Is it my turn
Yeah.
again?
Yeah. Hurry.
Oh, we
Hurry.
got
How many
time.
questions
We have time.
are there?
We
Oh
got to
my
do all
God.
of these.
This is pressure.
What is something weird about your partner?
Oh my God. What is weird about you?
He should have plenty of these because I'm very weird. I have lots
my
of
wife is
weirdism.
my wife is OCD. Renee is OCD, and so she likes things clean and neat at all times possible. And so that makes things pretty interesting. How she organizes things, and they have to be in a certain way. And each cup not only has a cupboard to be in, it has a position that it's supposed to be in the cupboard. And of course, I mess with this all the time because I'm a disaster. What else?
Okay. What's weird about you?
What is weird about me? I think I'm just an ordinary kind of person.
Yes, no. Let me tell y'all, his weirdism is he has to pace the entire house. Anytime his phone rings and he gets on the phone, he has to get up and walk. It doesn't matter where he is. He has to walk around while talking on the phone. He cannot just sit down and have a conversation. He can't do it. He can't do it. Not if it's a phone call.
It's a waste of energy to just sit there.
Whatever.
I can get my steps in.
It's weird, y'all. It's weird.
You think it's weird?
It's weird. Like, he literally walks through every room of the house.
And outside.
The bathroom, the kitchen, the outside, the patio.
I walk around
the
our
garage,
neighborhood.
The closets.
I clean.
Walks around.
I clean. I make it productive time.
It's weird.
I don't want to waste the time.
It's your turn.
Just talking on the phone.
weird.
Especially
weird.
when you talk on the phone 12 hours a day.
Come on.
Okay? Now, the most embarrassing thing you have ever done as a couple.
Oh,
What is
God.
the most embarrassing thing we have done
Embarrassing
as
moments?
a couple? I don't really experience a lot of embarrassment. I don't.
Let me think of one of these moments
what
when
is
I
it?
made you do something adventurous.
Embarrassment?
Probably like
Was I embarrassed though? Was I embarrassed?
no.
I don't
but
really
people
get
probably were
embarrassed.
staring at us. No, not for us. We don't get embarrassed, but
Okay. I don't know. Dancing? No, we enjoy that. Now, I will pretend to be blind.
oh my God.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
So-
you will pretend to be blind and crippled if
Which you're not supposed to say crippled. I pretend to be physically challenged
oh my God.
at times.
No. At times
My wife
when
likes
he
for
wants,
me to go to stores that I don't want to stay in. I do not want to go to the fabric store for 5 hours so she can sew something. Okay? So I will pretend to have some physical challenge. Okay? And to make my time more fun.
Oh,
Okay.
it's bad, guys. It's
more
really
fun.
bad.
And so I'll
He
get a
puts
stick.
on a whole show, okay? It's not like pretend. It's for real.
Love the Real Hills, baby. We are real. We are real. We do our own thing. Okay?
Okay. That's probably, yeah.
That might be it.
Oh, what was your first romantic date?
Dang. Our first romantic date.
Paris.
We went to Paris.
Paris.
We went to Paris for a couple of weeks, and that was the whole time. Paris is such a city of love. We love Paris. And so I think pretty cool was sitting at a cafe together, sipping some beverage.
Evian and popcorn.
The Evian and popcorn is everywhere. And Paris is just such a romantic city. But we, being in a horse-drawn carriage.
Yeah, we did the carriage.
At midnight
With the
light
lights,
from
the
the
water.
Eiffel Tower and the river Seine undulating by us and looking longingly into
Undulating.
her eyes, and it was
Romantic.
it was a good night. Okay, and that was pretty romantic. And what else is okay? This is crew. Y'all did good. This is good, y'all. This ain't as bad as I thought.
I see y'all. We gotta get you there.
All right. Which TV show character would you be if you could be a TV show
What TV show?
character?
What character?
TV show character. Would you be in this era? In this era, you don't barely watch TV. My wife doesn't really watch TV. It would probably be somebody on HGTV. Would you like to be Joanna?
No.
And Chip Gaines, you like to fix houses?
No.
Flip houses?
I
No?
want to pick something fun.
Fun?
From when I was a kid. Let me think.
Okay.
What TV shows? How
TV
about
show.
I would be Xena, warrior princess.
Xena,
Yes.
the warrior princess.
Yes.
I never watched that. Tell me about it.
It's basically like action.
He-Man, like an
But a
action-
girl.
A girl.
A girl.
She-Man.
Yeah.
She-woman.
She-woman. It's like a girl version of
Dope.
like He-Man.
That's cool. Okay, I can deal with that.
But in the Roman days times.
In Romans times.
Yeah, like Achilles and
Achilles.
Yeah,
and
in that time.
Ulysses.
All of
and
that time.
Hercules.
Yes.
and- all right. I would be Scooby-Doo.
the dog.
Yeah, I'd like to be the dog.
Why?
Scooby-Doo. He ate snacks. He went on vacation. He had a van.
It was Scooby's van?
It was Scooby Snacks.
Oh.
He was in the van.
I don't know. I didn't watch Scooby-Doo. It had ghosts. So that was
that
illegal in my house.
That was illegal in
Yeah.
here. Yeah, I would be Scooby-Doo. Of all the characters to be, I think Scooby-Doo had the best life. You know,
Okay.
doggone it.
And there he goes with his corny jokes, as y'all know.
Okay, hurry. It's yours is next.
Oh,
We gotta hurry. We're
okay.
running out of time in this segment.
Okay.
We gotta get to the serious stuff.
Oh, this is easy. What's our favorite colors to wear?
Okay, my
Black.
favorite.
We're done. Next.
Are you black too?
No, that's yours.
What's yours?
Turquoise.
Turquoise, like
Turquoise.
blue
Yeah.
and turquoise. Very nice. Okay, and then we only have 2 more. Drum roll, please. All right, good one. What tattoo would you get if you? We
What's
neither
that
one of
tat-
us have tattoos.
We don't have
Neither one of
tattoos.
us have tattoos.
But he's
Not that-
always talking about getting a tattoo,
I do
and he's
want
never
one.
gonna get one.
I really do want one, but I have an issue with needles. Okay, yeah, I have issues with needles.
He ain't getting
It's
no
most
tattoo.
people don't like the COVID shot for political reasons. Mine was pain related. Okay.
Okay.
But if you could get a tattoo, what would you get, love? A butterfly?
No.
A moth? No. Did you see that look? If looks could kill. Jesus. She hates
know
moths.
better than moths.
She hates moths. Moths, they're terrible. It's
They
moth
finally
season
just
here.
died. Thank God.
We got, finally turned.
I know everybody's gonna be mad at me. Don't kill them all.
They're pollinators.
Pollinators.
One of our members.
They
said
pollinate
they're-
in your environment, not in my house.
Okay, so what would you get?
Um,
If you could get a tattoo, and you could get a tattoo, you could get my name. I would like a tramp stamp with my name.
no. No.
No?
No, I would get a tiny dot.
A dot?
Yeah, Braille.
Braille? For somebody blind?
So no one can see. A Braille.
Okay, so you want an
No.
invisible tattoo.
Basically.
Okay, so no tattoo
I don't
at
want
all.
none of that stuff on me.
No.
Cute. That ain't cute.
You don't think people love tattoos.
Yes, that's great. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Okay. and if I could get over myself, and go, I would probably get a lion. I'd like a Jesus. I'd like a dragon.
All of this is dramatic and big.
Yeah, something over
Oh
the
my
top.
gosh.
Because my personality is so muted. Okay, and the last one for
Why?
you.
No, I just did that one.
Last one for you. You are the.
What's the most adventurous thing we've done as a couple?
Oh my God, we've done so many things that are adventure. So we have climbed waterfalls in Jamaica.
Oh yeah, we did climb that waterfall.
We have run to the top of the Arc de Triomphe.
Yes.
We have climbed a pyramid.
Yes.
We have snorkeled in caves.
Yes.
We have explored haunted caves.
Yes.
We have gone through haunted caves at night with flashlights.
We've gone white water rafting
We
in
have-
level 4.
Level 4
With
rapids with me. who is African American and boat averse. Okay, time my people got on boats, it did not end up well. Okay, and yet I have gotten and we've gone down the rapids.
Yes.
What else have we done together that was adventuresome? We've done so many different things.
Lions.
We have gone to a lion park and patted baby lions and played with the lions.
Yeah.
Then they weren't small either. They were bigger than your average house cat, and they would rip your trousers.
But they didn't have teeth yet because they were babies.
They were still on the milk.
They hadn't been introduced to meat.
Yet. That's
Yet.
what they said to us. But notice none of them Africans got in that cage with us. Did you notice?
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. They said, y'all go
one that was videoing.
Go in there, you know. That's what they said.
Go in there.
Go in there.
Yeah.
We didn't walk the cheetahs. I wanted to walk the
No,
cheetah.
I didn't want to walk the cheetahs. The cheetahs was full grown with teeth. I didn't want to do that.
You know, it would be nice.
No.
I watched their show, though.
I seen too many stuff on.
Really? Mm-mm. Okay.
Yeah.
What else have we've done a lot of things. One of the things that I think is a real strength of our relationship is we are so different, but we're both down.
Down for the cause.
We're down to try
I'll
stuff.
watch boring stuff on the ancient pyramids with him. I will go to the most boring movies that I fight to stay awake in.
Right.
Just for him. But
Spider-Verse was really good. She didn't like it. What was wrong with it?
It was horrible.
She
I
has a
don't like
problem with it
cartoons
because they only
and-
let the Black Spider-Man is a cartoon, and they did not pick a real person so that they wouldn't make another black man rich. See, this is Malcolm X. This is Malcolm X
That's
at
my
the movies.
theory. That's
at the
my
movies,
theory.
she was there like, fight the power, okay? And why we gotta have a cartoon?
Why we
gotta have a
couldn't
cartoon?
make some little black boy rich? Why we couldn't do that?
I never thought about it. It never really occurred to me.
I'm just saying.
But you didn't like Black Panther either. And that made a lot of black people semi-rich.
I didn't like.
You didn't like it? You didn't like the concept? Which one did you like less?
The least?
Least.
Which one I liked
The least.
more?
Yeah, did you like the first one or the second one? You didn't like either.
I didn't like the first one.
You didn't like the first one?
Yeah, the
And
second one was okay.
Nimoy.
I didn't like the first one.
The first one,
Yeah.
it was. We have had some discussions, but because we're both down, we will do things. I love movies and I love fiction. And I love history.
Yes.
And I love ancient things. And my wife is
What's that guy?
adventuresome.
What's that science guy?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Y'all,
Okay,
I watched this guy.
and she loves this guy. Don't believe her at all.
I wake up with these
She's a nerd.
things in my head that I don't know where they came
She's
from.
an absolute nerd. She just didn't know she was a nerd until she married a nerd. And now we are just nerd-like together.
Yes.
Nerd power, all right?
Oh, that was so
That
fun.
was fun. Thanks,
Okay,
guys. Thank you. That was a great game.
Yes.
And I hope you learned something about I learned something
Stay
about
tuned.
you, too.
We'll be right
And
back.
We'll be
We got to
right,
take a short commercial.
We'll be right back.
Join Dr. Chris Hill at Higher Level Denver. Inspirational, motivational, and elevational. At Higher Level, journey with us in reaching your highest potential in God.
Because when you go up, I go up too. When you get a promotion, I get a promotion too. When you go higher, we started at the bottom, now we're here. Everybody's going up. I need somebody who knows I'm going up. I'm going up with my family. I'm going up with my children. I'm going up with my church. We're all going up.
Join Dr. Chris Hill at Higher Level Denver this Sunday at 10 a.m. Higher Level Denver at the Roar Center, 3035 South Parker Road, Aurora, Colorado, 80014. See all that we're doing on the web at www.higherleveldenver.org.
And we're back,
We're back.
everybody. Welcome back. It's time now for our topic of the day. As you guys know, we get so many questions.
So many.
People are texting us. People are Instagramming us. People are Facebooking us. They're DMing us. They're calling us. They have questions. So we want to have a day like today, to do a Q&A day.
It's Q&A day.
Q&A day.
It's Q&A day.
So our team compiled a list of questions from our viewers. And so we want to jump right in here and answer some of these questions.
Okay.
I'll let you go first, babe.
All right. Well, the first question because we do the icks, we like to open the show with icks and things that get on people's nerves and things that are, red flags or problematic for some people. But this is a real deep question. Is we had somebody ask, and I could name them to the world, but I won't because I'm nice. But they asked the question, what if the ick is too thick?
Gets too thick. Come on.
What if the ick gets too thick? That will preach.
It will.
Okay. What if the issue, the annoyance is too much? And how do you know when the ick is too thick? When some stuff just, you're OCD,
yeah.
And I'm a little forgetful, and I'm a little scattered, and I'm a little creative, but it doesn't get on your nerves. The ick is not too thick.
No.
Okay, so I thought it was a legitimate question. I really liked it as a question. Is how do you know if that annoyance is too much for you? And so my first criteria, if it's too much, is if you can't wait to get back into your personal space away from that person, then the ick is too thick. It's too much. If you're like, Jesus, when can I get away from?
Are we done yet?
Is that Polo cologne? Oh Jesus, when can I get away from you? If it's just driving you crazy and you got to stopwatch, you're counting the time to when you're away from the person, then the ick is too thick.
You have one?
Too. Okay.
I got one too. It's like, if you have to change and alter who you are completely just to be around them.
Wow.
The ick is probably a little too thick.
Okay.
Like, you should be able to be you.
Okay.
Pretty much most of the time. If you got to change and like suck up your words and suck up your reactions and suck up and suck up and suck up until you're so full of air that you're going to explode.
Yeah,
the ick is probably too thick.
That sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. The ick is probably too thick.
It's too thick. If you have to drastically alter your own identity in order to occupy space with that person, it's probably not. If you're a happy person, you're outgoing, and they're kind of, morose, and so you have to be morose to fit within the context. You're changing you, and you're not being your authentic self, and that's not fair, and that's just too much.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
All
Okay.
right.
I like that one. Okay.
I have a question.
You got one?
Yes. Someone asked me, how do you know that you found your person? How do you know?
Okay.
I hear this a lot. I get a lot of people like, you found your person. Like, y'all are just each other's person, like, naturally. And so they want to know, how do you know? Because, we always say, like, you just know when you know. But what is that? So someone asked me, they're like, how do you know when you found your person?
How do you know when you found your person? What'd you say?
I said, let me think about it. But really, I said to them, there's a lot of ways you know. It's easy.
It's easy.
It's easy. It's like you're in a relationship, but it's not a lot of effort because you just mesh. You just get along. You just agree. Things just come together, and there's no big debate. There's no hard, like, we got to fight through this. Yeah, everybody has ups and downs, but like, not like this is hard.
Right.
Being in a relationship is hard.
Right.
When it's hard, it's probably not the right one.
Wow.
That's what I said.
Wow.
What do you say about it?
Okay, I kind of concur with you in a lot of ways on that one. Is how do you know when? For me, I knew I had found my person, and I really didn't even have that kind of verbiage until I was watching Grey's Anatomy with you, and they brought up finding your person, and we have that, and really it takes people. One reason I love that we do this show together is that people can get to see what it's like when you found your person. And I like what you said. It's not hard. It's not like a forced thing. It's not like I have to press or push. Or when I hear people say relationships are hard and marriage is hard. No, you're with the wrong person.
Yeah.
But you don't have either a theological out or you don't have ideological out to get out of a bad circumstance. And so you've signed the dotted line on something that's going to be hard for you for the rest of your life. And I feel really, really bad for you. It should be easy. And it's not like I finish your sentences, we finish each other's sentences. No, because that would be boring. I like the fact that your conclusions are different from mine.
Yeah, that was one of the things I said to her too. I said, me and Chris are totally opposite. We are totally different creatures, but we like each other.
Right.
So it doesn't matter that I'm totally different. He's down, like you said earlier, he's down to ride. It doesn't matter that he's totally different. I'm down to ride because I like him.
Yeah.
So it's like, it was kind of hard to explain.
It's like being in the car with somebody on a journey. You're in the car with somebody and you're on a journey somewhere, but the journey is more fun than the destination. It's being on a road trip, but it's not about getting to Disneyland. Yeah, Disneyland is going to be fun, but what's going to be more fun is we're going to have fun on the ride.
Yeah.
We're going to sing.
And talk.
We're going to talk.
Yay.
The longer the ride, the better. And I think that's what makes going to Walmart, going to Joann's Fabrics, okay? I mean, we'll go to, what is it, IKEA?
Yeah.
And we don't buy
that
anything
place.
from IKEA because we ain't putting jack together, okay? I ain't putting nothing together. I will pay somebody else to put it together, okay? But it's fun to go because we can play hide and go seek.
Yeah.
And we can pretend to move in all the little rooms. And we can scare tourists, and this is the fun of my life, okay? But it's the journey and finding somebody who you want to be on the journey with.
Yeah.
And I think that's how you know who your person is it becomes less about the destination and more about the journey.
Yeah.
All right?
That's good. That's good.
Okay. You got another one?
You do.
Okay. How do you break up with someone when it's just too much for you? This was a big one.
Ooh, yeah.
This is a big one
Yeah.
that came in.
We got a lot of those.
We got a lot of these. Okay, COVID has not been kind to relationships. How do I get out? But it's a small thing. Again, they're going to see it as a small thing, but it's a big thing for you. How do I break up with that person? And I want to be honest with you, particularly if you're dating, right? Dating is like trying on shoes. If the shoe don't fit, put it back in the box, and you should try on as many shoes as you can. I think I'm an advocate of dating. What do you think about dating?
I think that people should date. Especially people who grew up in one place their whole life. That's one town. They've never gone anywhere. They didn't get to travel. They didn't vacation as a family. They just been in this one little box, and that's all they know. And they don't even realize the world that's out there. They don't even know what they would like.
Right.
They don't even know what kind of personality.
Because there's a lot of Christians that have been trained not to date, that they're supposed to be dating only with the intent of marriage.
No.
And of course, that was taught to you by somebody who was in a relationship they secretly hated, okay? And they lied to you. They lied to you. They lied to you. And so I think dating is important.
Dating is very important.
But if it doesn't, you know, it's you know, if it's O.J. Simpson. It's O.J. Simpson's method of dating. If it doesn't fit, you must quit. Okay?
I was like, where is he going
I said
with
O.J.
this?
I know. I'm like that
I
O.J.
can't. Like, what?
I had to take a stab at it.
Kill them?
I had to take a stab at it.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
Lord. No,
All right.
I got that same question, too.
Yeah.
I got that same question, and it's like, for me, when girls ask that, they're trying to break up with a guy, but they care about the person. They don't want to hurt their feelings, you
Yeah.
know? But they do realize there's these things that they know they're not going to be able to deal with long term.
Wow.
And they've been dating for, 10 months, 11 months.
Whoa.
It's a little time there, but they
Whoa.
just started seeing them because, like what the X was.
They lie.
The guys lie up front. You got to give it time to really see. And then
Wow.
these things come out that they know are gonna be issues for them long term, but
That's messed up,
and
though.
they know they have to get out of it now, but it's just hard, and they just want to know, how do you start the conversation? And so, you know what I told one of my friends? I said, you start it like this. You say,
Okay. Hey.
I've been needing to talk to you about this for a while. There's just a few things that I know for me are huge issues.
But I can change.
But for you, they're just little.
But I can change.
You know what? Unfortunately, I know, and I've come to the realization in life that grown people don't change.
But I can change. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength.
Okay, well, you keep going through Christ who gives you strength.
Yes.
But you got to do that without me, because I cannot do it.
You don't let me spend 10 months worth of money. I've been bought 10 months worth of flowers. How dare you let me take you out for 10 months, and now you going to drop me?
Well, I done spent 10 months smelling you from a distance, 10 months dealing with your bad hygiene, 10 months dealing with your messy car. I can't take it because I'm OCD.
But I can change.
But I can't.
So that's how you would do it.
That's how I would do it.
I think that was a great role play. I feel edified. I feel edified. I feel released.
You don't feel attacked?
I don't feel attacked.
Okay.
Everybody today I feel attacked.
Everybody feels attacked.
Everybody feels attacked. I feel attacked. I feel attacked. I feel attacked. We get that. We get that. But it's so funny because we get that more from you.
Oh, I'm always attacking people.
And I'm mean as hell.
People always feel attacked.
But you're nicely, but it's so interesting.
I'm just honest.
I think it's better to let people know up front. Because if it went 11 months, then his argument is I thought we were going to we were 11 months in this. I think about 6 months in, you should start to.
Well, in certain situations with this particular person, she took it a little slower.
Okay.
She doesn't jump right in and go deep with the person. She's their friend. They hang out every now and then, maybe once or twice a month in the beginning. But around month 8 is when she finally was like, hey, I'll go on a vacation with you.
Wow.
And that's when she was able to see some things that she didn't get to see when she wasn't in that close proximity.
Yeah, and I believe that. I don't think you should engage someone who you have not known for a year.
At least.
I think you should see them through 4 seasons. I think it's important to take somebody to the beach.
Yeah.
So you can see them.
Yep. Take them to an elegant restaurant so you can see if they know how to act. Take them to a business meeting so you can see if they can fit in that, if that's your world.
If that's your world. Take
them to a movie. Take them to a family event. See how they interact with your family and friends at that. I
take them to a club.
Take them to a club. See if they know how to drink. Do they know how to drink?
Do they know
how to...
And
you not have to babysit them.
Wow. You mean if they get a mean drunk?
Yeah. Or are they going to be fighting somebody? Because
I can't,
You go to sleep.
I can't drink at all. I get drunk on communion juice. Okay, I be up there like, hey, Jesus. Okay, so I'm not.
You need to do these things.
And there are some people that they get mean when they're drunk.
Yeah, they get
and
mean.
And you need to know if they're going to start a fight every time we go out. You know, and that's real. So seeing them in different settings,
yeah.
And then it's kinder to tell somebody, I can't deal. It's not you, it's me. Well, it really is you, because I can't stand me when I'm with you. Okay, and that kind of, let's just be honest and let's not waste time and money and divorce papers.
Let's end this
But
now.
It's real. I think we waste a lot of time. And I think we're angrier because
you're sucking it up. You're
right.
sucking it up.
And I made all these adjustments and I did all these things different and whatever.
Yeah.
This is another one that I got. I got this today. Is what about personality differences and how to handle those and have a good relationship? How do we deal with personality differences? And so I probed here. I was like, okay, what do you mean? And he's like if I'm a people person and she hates people, or if she's a people person and the dude they're with hates people, how are we going to work this out? Or if I'm nice and she's mean as hell, or he's nice, or she's nice and he's mean. How do we make these personality differences work?
No.
What do you say?
No.
I didn't know what you were going to say to that.
No.
What do you mean, no? You can't just say
no. If you like people and this one doesn't, it's not going to work.
Right.
Because you're going to want to hang out with people and you're going to want your person to hang out with you with people. It's not going to work, no matter how you put it. The personality differences shouldn't be so extremely opposite that you two can't be together and live in society together and be in the world together. Like, no, if you're mean all the time and no one wants to be around you and she's nice, her friends aren't going to want you to come around, which means she's going to be hanging with her friends without you majority of the time.
Right.
Then what is that going to cause? It's going to cause a problem between you and her because now you're going to be upset that she's not spending any time with you. But she doesn't want to spend any time with you because you're mean. And she wants to hang out with her friends, but they don't want to spend time with you because you're mean. So this is going to be a problem forever. So why? If you have that much of a personality difference, you shouldn't even be with that person.
Wow.
You're gonna be different people. We are two different humans, yes, but we love each other's differences. Like, he is not OCD. I love that about him because it brings me back to reality. It makes me realize that there are people in the world who are not OCD. It doesn't bother me. He is not OCD, but I am. He likes that about me. I enjoy that. Because he's used to his chaos.
She brings order.
I come and clean it up.
She brings order and structure to my world.
Yeah, so
and I love that.
The differences have to be differences that you like in that person for it to work. It can't be differences that you hate.
Right.
If you hate it, you shouldn't be with them.
So two mean people need to be together.
Great.
Okay.
Two introverts. Extreme
introverts.
Need to be together.
Yeah. Compatibility. See, opposites attract and then opposites attack.
Yeah.
Okay. And so the thing that you thought was attractive about the person ends up being the thing that you absolutely hate about them. And so if I'm an outgoing person, and I am, but I'm also an introvert.
Very much.
Because you don't get to hear from God if you're with people all the time. God likes to say, come aside and let's talk, let's think. But you're an extreme extrovert.
Extreme.
But you hear from God around people.
All the time.
It's crazy, but I'm not going to, if your friends want to come around, I'm not going to be hiding in the cave somewhere waiting on God. I can come around and have a conversation and be fun and be funny. But I think but the compatibility, here's a big thing for me. is if I'm going to attack you.
For my difference.
Oh, so you always need to be around people.
Something.
Why you always need to be around
like
people.
You make something wrong with me for being different. Y'all shouldn't be together.
No.
Sorry,
No,
boo-boo.
no.
Not the one.
Oh, you're why you so bougie? Why you can't drink tap water? You got to have Evian.
Yes, I do.
Okay? And once they turn that thing and make it an attack against you, that person is not for you. They're not really, they need to find somebody equally negative. I think the Bible talks about being equally yoked, and we see that as Christians.
Yeah,
As
like religion.
Religion.
Like a Jewish with a Jewish, a Christian with a Christian, a Muslim with a Muslim.
Right.
No.
No, how about a negative with a negative?
Yes.
If you're a negative Nancy, go
Get you
get
a
yourself
negative Neil.
a negative
Neil.
Okay? And y'all can just have negative kids, negative nappy head kids together, okay? And just be negative, and we will stay away from you, and you'll be on your negative island, and you can just be negative. Because the worst thing is you're all up and see, people will attach themselves to someone like that and then attack them for being positive or being optimistic and being idealistic and being dreamers, and then we're cutting each other down. Yeah. I really don't feel like, I think we should be with people who are like us. Now, because while we emphasize a lot of time that we are very different, but we are very similar.
We are very different, but we think the same.
Which is,
we
arrive at the same conclusion, but get there different ways.
Yeah.
Okay? Is when it comes to finances and money.
We both want to be financially free. We both believe in investment. We both believe in setting our children's children up. We both believe that. He did it one way, I did it another way.
Right.
But it's the same goal.
It's the same goal. And then because we're more about the journey than the destination, it's gonna, even if you want to go hiking and I want to drive in a limo, okay? My idea of hiking is get to the limo and get in it, okay? And, but since it's about the journey, one day we'll go on the limo and then one day we'll go for a walk. As long as it's the journey, we're trying to be together. I think that's the biggest thing. We got to hurry. Personality differences, I don't think you should try. If the personalities are too divergent, stop. Move on with your life.
Don't waste time.
Press the reset button. Don't waste time. You'll be dead.
Don't try to fit a round peg in a square hole.
Right.
It doesn't work.
And it's not fun.
It's not. Then you're just hitting the side. That's fighting, disagree, fight, argument, disagree, fight. And then you're wondering why,
Right. Heart attacks.
Yeah.
And pressure and messed up kids and messed up relationships because it should have never happened.
Okay.
This was another one. This was a man question. This came from a dude. He said, why do men stay in relationships where they're not respected?
Ooh.
And why do men stay in relationships where they're not respected? You have an answer for that one?
I'm not a man.
Okay.
I don't know, because I wouldn't.
My answer to why a man stays in the relationships when they're not respected, my answer is, you're not a man.
Babe, explain.
You're not a man.
Explain yourself, Lucy.
You're a little boy. You're a little boy. You're so used to having to deal with someone, a mother figure or someone who didn't respect you, that you had to love, okay? And that you're stuck in a relationship where you're not being respected. The atmosphere that men live in is respect. That's the atmosphere of the relationships that they want to be in. So if you're in a relationship with somebody who you're not respected, either it's religion that's keeping you in there, you made some religious thing, or it's financial. If you get out of that relationship, it's going to affect you financially, in which case you're a little boy
or comfort.
It's more comfortable for you to be somewhere. I was young, and I watched a woman stomp her foot at her husband, and she stomped her foot and like, come on, Leroy, and I was like, yeah, well, I can't even say it. I was like, this is not. But then I've watched this happen over and over and over again, where men are in relationships where they're not respected. Here's the problem: is that you end up finding a relationship to be in where you will be respected, and there's a problem. So it would be better just to, if I'm in a relationship at work, if I'm in a relationship on the job, whatever relationship where I don't feel respected, I'm going to find a way to get out of it as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
And so if you're going to be a man, you're going to have to get out of here. And then here's one you want to do this one. I'll do this. It's another man's question. And this one. I love this one because this was not a churchy question. You know, I can't stand churchy people. Although I'm with churchy people all the time.
Churchy people.
The question was, Chris, not Pastor Chris, not Dr. Hill. They said, Chris, how do I just tell a girl I just want to smash? I just want to smash. I don't want to have a relationship. I don't need to know your middle name. I just want to smash. And I
know.
You want to answer it? Go ahead.
Just tell her. Be honest.
Or tell him.
Or him.
It may be a girl. Maybe I just want.
Be honest.
Be
just
honest.
Tell him. Just tell him. That's it. Just tell him.
I think you should just bring that little button.
What button?
Like a button from one of these box games.
Okay.
And just pull it out. And I just want to smash. And why lie? Why lie?
Because lies bring on.
Lies. If you just want to smash, okay? If the football player dude had just said to the girl, I don't like you. I just want to smash. I got kicked out the NFL. I got injured. I'm on my way to Canada. And I'm going to drop you. I'm picking up the new chick. Have you seen the new chick's Instagram? I looked up the other chick. She was fine. And he got to drag her along. And now she got to call over her brothers. Her brother got to come up with 5 other men and shoot up
Mama's house.
And now you done shot them with an AR-14, and now we got a whole court trial that I am hopelessly addicted to, okay? If he had just said, look, I just want the cheeks, okay?
The cheeks.
I'm just after the cheeks. Okay,
Lord,
you should see our crew. If you just been honest. Just honest.
Guys, honesty is the best
you
policy.
You won't get shot up. Your mama's house won't get shut up. You won't have to kill nobody. And now you're going to play football on the inside unless the jury just decides to let you go stand your ground. And we'll find out in the next few weeks.
But, let me tell you something about being honest. You have to be ready for the response. Okay?
Wow.
You can be honest. If you say that, you may get an eye roll or a what and a mad, but you got to be ready for that rejection if they don't like the honesty. But I would rather you take that reaction than deal with the reaction of dishonesty, because the dishonesty reaction comes with a whole lot more, like, ratchet, cutting tires.
Cut your tires.
Busting out windows.
Shoot up your house.
Shooting up houses, kicking in doors.
Got your brothers coming over.
I mean, these people are on a whole nother level these days when it comes to the reactions of dishonesty.
Just
basically.
be honest.
You lied to me.
I don't want a relationship.
Burning clothes,
I'm not
throwing
in that
stuff
place
over
right now.
balconies. I mean,
oh my God.
just pure immaturity
Immaturity and illegal activity.
And illegal and low EQ. Like, get your emotions together.
Get your emotions
but
together.
they're not. Let's just be honest. They're not. So save yourself the drama.
Bro, just be honest.
Save yourself the drama.
Okay, we got to hurry, baby. We're running out of time.
It's okay.
Here's a good one. This is a business one. The question was, and so I want you to chime in on here because you've got much more experience in business than I do. When should I quit my job to chase my side hustle dream, my avocation?
Okay, I quit. This is just me.
Okay.
I quit my day job, my regular 9 to 5, 10 to 7, whatever. I quit my job when my side hustle doubled the income I made at my regular job.
Good.
Doubled.
Good. That's a good.
Because you got to have the cushion of the double. So if it covers what you make at your regular job, you still need to keep your job.
Right.
You need to double that because you don't ever know what can happen. When you're a small business owner and you're running a business, there are a lot of factors. Economy play roles, customers, marketing. There's a lot of things. Life, your life, time. Time management, there's a lot of things that play factors, and you got to make sure that thing is bringing double what you were making before you quit that job. It doesn't make sense.
Same with ministry.
You can't even live. You can't live without a regular job. You got to have a regular job. You got to have that regular job that's bringing in that cash flow, that pays your bills.
And we're huge advocates for having your own businesses.
Yes.
We love entrepreneurs. We love ministry. But I'll meet people, and they're like, Chris, if I quit my job and do the ministry full-time, I'll grow the ministry full-time. And then I say, no, you need to be able, out of your part-time, to cover your job double. Double.
Don't do it. Don't do this.
Or you're going to have to
I'm going to quit my job and start my business. You ain't even started it yet. You're going to quit your job? That's not smart.
Or even if it's not making enough money, you're not going to make it unless you're living in your parents' garage. Or running the business out of the garage, which is a lot of great businesses. Amazon started in the garage. Microsoft started in the garage. Apple, Macintosh started in a garage. Because if you're not making enough initially, but there's a lot of us, we don't have the kind of family structure where we can start in a garage or start in somebody else's basement. And so it's better, you got to build that thing up till double. And when you're at double, then you're in a position where you can jump. And we want you to jump, but you want to jump and be smart about it. I love this.
I have one more question. There's one more question before we run out of time. Someone asked me, and this is good, so I wanted to hear what you have to say too. What should I be looking for when I'm searching for my person? A few people have told me my picker is broken.
Wow.
My picker's broken. I've made the wrong decision multiple times. So I'm starting fresh. What am I looking for exactly to find my person? I love this question.
Wow.
I loved it because I was like, oh, I got you.
Okay.
I got you. But I want to hear what you have to say.
I want to hear what you have to say.
Well, first thing I said you should be looking for is you have to think long term. You have to be thinking long term. You got to be, you're looking for someone that you literally could see yourself with indefinitely. You're also looking for some key factors. We call it family mission. Mission statement.
We need to do a whole show on that.
Yes, we'll talk about that. But what we mean by that is I had a mission statement for my life that I had prior to meeting Chris. He had a mission statement for his life prior to meeting me. Now, when we met, we realized we had the same mission statement, even though we had never met, even though we had never been in a relationship. You're looking for things that are a part of who you are and who you want to become and where you want to go. You're looking for someone who already has those same thoughts, those same ideologies, those same goals. You're looking for someone who has the same basic concept without you telling them.
Wow.
And you know what your goals are. You know how to ask questions. You know how to ask questions that you can find out where that person is in any area mentally, where they're thinking, where they're trying to go, what they want to do. You can find these things out, because what you don't want to do is put all your business out on the street and tell them everything up front, because we know people lie.
Wow.
So they're going to say whatever they think you want to hear. If you
Right.
tell them, I want to do this.
So if you're constantly posting crap on your Facebook that's giving people insider information, stop.
That's going to mess up your...
Because they're going to lie to you. They're going to say, oh, you want to travel the world. I want to travel too. All he wants to do is smash, okay? But he's too bold. He's not bold enough to just come out with it, and that he's going to mirror back to you, or she's going to mirror back to you what you have said on your podcast. You put your personal business out there, and so now you're not getting a clear reading.
Men, don't tell women. Let me talk to the brothers.
Talk to the brother.
Don't tell
Tell
women, I want a woman who's clean and who can cook. No, don't tell the woman that. Show up unexpected.
Unexpected.
And see if she's clean.
Oh my God.
Call her and say, girl, I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Did you cook?
Did you cook?
Did you cook?
See what her response is. If her response is like, ooh, I don't cook.
Or you go over there, it's Boston Market. It's Boston chicken.
Okay.
And she done put Boston chicken on the plate.
We got to, y'all, if you in that dating world, you got to be a little bit more slick with it. Got to be a little more slick. Just a little bit more cunning. Got to know
Otherwise,
you get lied to.
You get lied
unfortunately,
to, you get played.
Unfortunately.
Which is why our divorce rate is so high, because people pretend to be people, because sometimes people want the wedding more than they want the marriage.
Yeah, that's true.
They want the wedding more than they want the marriage. And now we're jammed up and we got to pay money to lawyers to get out of something we should have never been in. And I think it's important. I'm not even going to mess with that question.
But yes, I think you need to look for those key things that you know are a big part of who you are, who you want to become, where you want to go, what level you want to get to. You want to identify those in yourself first. You have to identify what you want, what you really want first, and then see if that person has those qualities.
Because you have to be careful, ladies particularly, you have to be careful, because men like bridges to their next relationship. And you don't want to be a bridge.
Don't be a bridge.
Don't be a bridge to their next relationship. Men like a bridge to their next relationship. Particularly, we like bridges to our next relationship. But the problem with being a bridge is that bridges get stepped on.
Ooh, that was good.
Bridges get
that
stepped
was free.
on. That's free. I know. We need a Patreon. We need a Cash App. We need something. And we need Super Chat. Okay, we need to take this because that was good. Bridges get stepped on, and I watch people get stepped on in relationships when you were just a bridge on his way to what he really wanted, and that's, or she really wanted. And if we can be honest and come together and say, this is what I'm looking in a relationship, this is what I'm willing to invest in, this is what I'm hoping for, this is what I'm dreaming about, this is what I'm praying for, and if we can align those two things, we can have some great relationships instead of, the pain that you and I, both of us have gone through, which was just results of miscommunication and misaligned goals.
Yeah.
This is fun.
That was great.
This
Well,
is fun.
guys, we have come to another end of a great show. We're so glad you guys tuned in. Again, click that button down there, like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
Tell your friends about our show, to have them join. We'll be here every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Just log on and watch. We didn't get through all of our questions, but we
Never.
want you to send us more.
Yes.
Keep sending us your icks. Keep sending us your questions. We'll do another Q&A day down the line.
Yeah.
But
Especially on business, too.
yeah, especially on business.
We both love business.
Yes. So tune in with us next time. We will see you soon.
On Love the Real Hills. We love you.
Bye.